Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a reading for all my Capricorn friends out there. This is a general reading, which means that not all of it will resonate. It's totally normal. If your sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign falls within Capricorn, then this reading is for you. The most accurate readings are personal readings. That is something I offer, and my info for that is in the description box if anyone's interested. And yeah, it'll be a 3-part reading. Love, relationships at the beginning, career, finances in the middle, and then we end it with an oracle reading. And yeah, I'm not sure again what oracle deck I'll use. After the reading, I'll have a better idea of what type of deck is appropriate. So let's start by doing my attunement prayer, and then we'll get started. I graciously call upon my guardian angels, spirit guides, ascended masters, ancestors, and loved ones on the other side. I humbly ask you to assist me with the knowledge and answers I seek in this reading with the highest vibrational frequency as possible. I am forever grateful for the gift of intuition that has been bestowed on me and intend to use this gift for the highest good, healing, and to bring myself and others peace. Thank you for being by my side for this reading. Adane. Okay. Let's start. So for those of you who are just joining me for the first time, I do rows of 5. I typically start with 2 rows and will expand upon that if need be. Okay. Okay, Spirit, okay. 3 of Pentacles upright. Interesting. Okay, I'm just going to put this back in, but I'm going to keep a mental note of it. And the reason why I'm putting it back in and not keeping it out is because I haven't quite connected with the deck. It was just too soon, you know. In the middle of a reading, if that happens, like as soon as I start to shuffle or I'm about to shuffle, a card will jump out, then I will keep that card. But in this case, I haven't even like asked or let Spirit know what I want to do. Even though I'm pretty sure they always know. They don't necessarily need me to say it, but anyhow, I'm going to keep a mental note of it. It was the 3 of Pentacles upright. Yeah, I'm going to keep going. Okay. Okay, Spirit, this reading is for Capricorn, and what is needing to come out regarding their relationships and or love. Okay. Justice, upright. Alrighty. This could mean that a truth is about to be revealed. It could also mean, like, you know, legal justice. It could mean, yeah, accountability and consequences about something. But let's keep going. We'll get a better idea of what that's about. Okay. What else does Capricorn need to know about this justice situation? Okay. We've got the Emperor in reverse. And this has to do with excessive control and somebody with a really big ego. Typically, people who have large egos are control freaks. And this is also a very domineering type energy. And it's also like poor planning. So somebody who reacts without thinking things through properly. Oh. the Three of Pentacles, but this is reversed this time. So it's like, okay, so reversed, it's about disharmony and not being aligned, like misalignment, working alone. And it also is representing ego. Now, upright, it has to do with collaboration and teamwork. So it's like, I'm feeling this jumped out at the very beginning saying like, okay, this is about, not about love. It's about like a relationship with work or some sort of project. And now that it's reversed, it's like the issue about that collaboration. Also, like, yeah, conflict amongst the people within the team. Competition, people not being able to pull their own weight evenly, one person doing more work than another, that kind of thing. Four of Wands. This is about a homecoming, reunion, and a gathering of friends. It can also represent a marriage as well. Oh, wow. We got 5 cards. Okay. So we've got the Lovers upright. And I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. However, in this case, I'm feeling like it's representing a deep soul connection and a choice. Next is the Ace of Pentacles reversed, which is lost opportunity. I mean, it means other things, but in this case, I'm feeling like it means that a lost opportunity. Next, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. This has to do with unhappiness and negative indulgence, specifically in this case, I'm feeling. So, you know, that could mean anything. That could mean drugs. It could mean, you know, getting an indulgence in a really not positive way. I mean, man, the list goes on with that. So next is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And this has to do with, again, a missed opportunity. Missed chances. The next is the Sun in reverse. And this is about feeling let down. Yeah. Delayed gratification, too. Somebody doing something that normally, or at least used to, give them what they needed, but they've been doing it for so long, it's not having that same effect anymore. And that is making them feel down. It's giving them feelings of just like unfulfillment. Yeah, unfulfillment and frustration. King of Cups reversed. Now, this is about emotionally manipulative type person. Someone who is very moody. You never know what mood they're in, so it's like you're constantly walking around eggshells around them so you don't trigger them. And this is also very selfish energy as well. And right off the bat, like, this is, I'll tell you what I'm feeling this. This is reminding me about somebody's loved one going through an addiction problem. Yeah. And maybe there was even a little bit of legal issues regarding this. This is representing the Four of Wands. Is representing the home. And the card before that is the Three of Pentacles reversed, and that's like disharmony. So for some of you, it could be that your business partner or somebody that you work closely with is going through some sort of issue like this. And then for others, it's a relationship, it's your partner, or even maybe yourself going through this. But yeah, so the Lover's card, the astrological sign that rules it is Gemini. And that's leading me to believe that it's more the other person in the relationship. It's not you, Capricorn. I mean, that being said, it's totally possible that in some cases it is you that's going through it, like, or has gone through it. But no, I'm really feeling like the majority, it's somebody you're very close to. And it is directly affecting you. And the missed chances is like they're missing out on a lot because of their issues, because of the dependency issues. Whether that be, now it's a pentacle suit, so pentacles have to do with earthly, like earth-based things. Typically it's money, right? I mean, like, it's a coin. So I feel like this person is missing opportunities, like job opportunities. They're missing out on activities, maybe like fun activities, because they don't have the money to do it, because they're spending money on something else that's not very healthy. And this doesn't necessarily have to be drugs. This can be any type of addiction. And yeah, that's creating unhappiness all around. Unfulfillment. And there is even like a bit of greed in there too, because, you know, when somebody's in the throes of an addiction, they only care about that one thing, and they want more of it, whatever, you know. So greed goes along with that. And then again, the Page of Pentacles, missed opportunities. Like it's not just one thing that they're missing out. They're missing out on a lot. I'm even feeling like I'm even getting, I don't know, I'm getting like missing opportunities to like important family things, like whether it be going to somebody's funeral, going to somebody's wedding, going to someone's graduation. They're not able to do it because of this addiction. And the Sun reversed, this is letting you, Capricorn, down, and the people that are close to this person. Constantly, like, you're being disappointed left, right, and center. And the Sun reverse can also be somebody who's overly optimistic about something. So I'm feeling like at the beginning, the Happy Home card is, and actually this card is right underneath it. And for those of you who don't know already, when one card is underneath another, to me, that's like the underlying energy. So it's like, oh, I just forgot my thought. Oh my gosh. So yeah, they're letting you down over and over and over again. And what used to be that happy home is not anymore. And then this is also representing the delayed gratification on the other person's part, the one that's battling this issue. They're not getting what they used to get from this. And that is causing them to be very moody and withdrawn. And they're manipulative too, because they are trying whatever they can to get what they need or what they think they need. Let's get one more row. Oh. We got two cards that came out with that. Oh, one is the Queen of Wands reversed. And this card is representing infidelity, deceit, selfishness, vengefulness. I'm wondering if this issue has caused them to be unfaithful as well. And then we have the Death card upright. Now, this doesn't mean literal death. This means that there's an ending to a certain situation, event, what have you. Something that is coming to an end and a new beginning is starting. So this makes me think, because the infidelity card came out right before, that this was like the end for you. Like no more, like dealing with the person and their addiction was one thing, but then adding the infidelity on top of it is like, you can forgive them for being an addict, right? Because it's a disease ultimately. Like, they need help. They don't need to be judged. They need help. But when the infidelity came, it was like, I can't trust you. You know, the love that was there is no longer. Like, or at least it's harder to reach because of that trust has been totally shattered. And you need to let go. It's time to move on. And maybe for some of you, it could also be that for the other person, they crossed a line and they realized, like, oh shit, never thought I would be capable of doing this, but I did it. And this could also mean that they're turning a new leaf as well. Let's get the last few cards and we'll see. Okay, so we've got the Two of Wands upright, and this has to do with choices. Should I stay or should I go? We got another card that jumped out with that. And this is the Seven of Wands reversed. And this has to do with being exhausted and overwhelmed and wanting to give up. Yielding, being like, okay, I give in. And that is the choice that's being made, is to give up. Last card for this row. Empress upright. And this has to do with divine feminine energy. You know, being caring and nurturing and the creation of life. So I feel like in this sense, it's like I'm choosing my life. I'm choosing my children. I'm choosing my life. Moving forward. Yeah. As hard as it was to say goodbye, it had to be done. You felt that I can't repair this trust that's been broken at all. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right. Okay, I'm just going to gather these cards up. And quickly put them back in the deck. And then we'll get started with the next row. The next part of the reading. So in case you're like curious how I do that, like how I put the cards back in the deck, like, and make sure that they're mixed up, is I'll gather what was on the table up. I'll shuffle it so I don't know what card's what. And then while they're face down, I hold the deck like this and I just stick them in randomly. And then I shuffle the whole deck. I'm very anal about my cards being properly shuffled. There's nothing worse. Sorry, I just dropped something. There's nothing worse than looking and finding out like, oh, that is part of the last reading that I did, right? And yeah. So I always make sure that they're thoroughly shuffled. Alrighty. Career and financial goals. Spirit, what can you tell us about the career and financial goals for Capricorn? Ooh. Two of Swords upright. A choice. But difficult choices. Not just, oh, what am I going to have for dinner? Or, you know, this is something that requires a lot of thought. This is a choice that perhaps even you've been avoiding because it's not an easy choice to make. Even maybe something that you have inner conflict about. Judgment upright. Final decisions. An awakening. It even could be a wake-up call. So you've had a choice to make that was difficult and you were really conflicted with this choice. Now, it's like with this card, if the universe stepped in to give you a wake-up call. Like, this is, you know, if you can't make the choice, we'll make it for you. And that is the way things work, you know? A lot of situations that we deem bad or negative, a lot of the time, it's the universe's way of trying to get you back onto the course that you're supposed to be on. When other subtle things don't work, typically that's what happens. Yeah, you'll get a really big wake-up call to help you get into the right lane. King of Swords reversed. And this is the same type of energy that was in the last reading. A very controlling person. Someone that's dishonest. Someone that is manipulative. And controlling. The Magician, upright. This is about being focused to create something. Turning visions into reality. Ace of Wands, upright. And this is about a new project, a new idea, or a new opportunity. Okay, you got 2 cards. Page of Swords reversed. And this is about gossiping. Yeah, gossiping. Or like, yeah, someone that's almost like a shit disturber. Like they, you know, what I see is I see somebody in an office where there's like cubicles and they're like buzzing around and like talking to people here, and then going over here and talking to people there. Like just stirring the pot of shit. I don't know how else to put it. And this person isn't exactly very calculated. They just do it whenever the mood strikes them, I think. Like, yeah. And they're also very, like, cynical, sarcastic type person. You ask them how they are, and they're like, they just give you, like, a very sarcastic remark, you know? It's never, like, an honest, heartfelt answer. It's like everything that comes out of their mouth has this cynical undertone to it. And I'm just seeing this person as being so miserable that the only way that they can feel some sort of purpose or wholeness is if they try to make other people feel the way they feel inside. And the next card, the other card that came out with it, is the Queen of Swords reversed. And this is manipulative, cold, and it's female energy. It's like bitchy. Like, this is a bitch. Yeah. And malicious and deceitful. And someone who holds a grudge. Someone who, if they think that you wronged them in any way, whether it's butting in front of them in a line, or you know, something more direct, they will never let it go. They will never forget about it, and they will dwell and stew over it. Yeah. Not a nice person at all. I'm even feeling like there's people in the office that, like, are afraid of her. And, like, don't go near her. And, you know, if you have to go near her, make sure you're really, really nice to her, because only the littlest thing will set her off, and she'll ruin your life. Yep, spiteful. Very spiteful. She's having a bad day, and you're in her line of sight, she will be cruel to you just 'cause. Ooh, jeez. All right. Alrighty. Oh my gosh. my gosh, I think. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't want to scare you. Okay, so first card that popped out was the Three of Cups reversed. In our last part of the reading, that was like the third party situation. The infidelity card came out. And then next to it, like, you know, there's 3 cards that popped out. The next one is Justice Upright. And that was also in the last reading. Truth is revealed. So the Page of Swords reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed, this is the same person. It's describing the characteristics of the same person. A female energy. And I believe that this is the person that was involved in the infidelity. And yeah, the truth is revealed. And this is also representing justice. If this had to do with a marriage, this is representing like the legal proceedings with that marriage. So what I'm getting is that your money and career is affected by that whole situation. And it usually is when that happens, right? Like when you're married to someone, or if you're living long term with someone, your finances are usually pulled together. And so when you break up, that's going to affect your finances. And the third card that popped out is the Six of Wands reversed. And that has to do with retreat after failure. And it also means giving up. And that was another card that we got in the last reading, was giving up. When you made your decision to leave. Yeah. I'm even thinking for some of you, you may actually have worked with this person. Like maybe for some of you, you're like a stay-at-home parent. And so it's your finances affected by this. But then for some of you, I'm feeling that like you worked with this person. That your partner had an affair with. All right, let's get one more row for this. Spirit, how does this saga end for Capricorn? How does this end for Capricorn? Two of Wands reversed. Plans falling apart. Your fear of the unknown. You're scared to be out on your own. Maybe you've been with this person for a long time. Perhaps you've been with this job for a long time, and you know, it's like, why should I give up? I didn't do anything wrong. You want to avoid as much risk as possible. Okay, you've got 4 cards that popped out. And that's exactly how many that we need to fill in this row. Okay. Death upright. Time to move on. Whether it be from the job, because this person that works there is so toxic. And again, the death card is underneath the Queen of Swords reversed. Which is the Queen of Swords reversed is representing the person that had the affair. And for some of you, I'm also feeling like this could be not necessarily like the person, like maybe you didn't have a partner, didn't have an affair, and that part doesn't apply to you. But as far as career goes, there is somebody at the workplace that is represented by these two cards in their personality, and they're making your life hell at work. And so you're like, should I stay or should I go? Why should I go when I'm not the one with the problem? Like, I'm not the one causing the problems, I should say. But, you know, at a certain point, it's like, I need to protect myself. This person is just, oh, what's the word? She's a menace. Like, and then the next card is the Seven of Pentacles upright. And this is like long-term investments and perseverance and hard work. And it's like, you know, I've been at this company for a while. I've worked really hard. And it's hard to let that go. And there's the Three of Wands reversed, and this has to do with obstacles and delays. And it's like delays with moving on to the next step. So whether that be you left and you're looking for work and you're just having a really hard time finding work. And then we get the Page of Pentacles upright. We've had this reversed in the last reading. But in this case, it's upright, and that means a financial opportunity. So the delay, this is representing that the delays are finally over and you have found something that you're happy with. That's an opportunity to move forward financially. All right. Okay. Just gathering these up. I'm going to put them back in the deck. All right. So I've thought about it, and I'm going to use my Angel Number Oracle deck, and that's what we're going to do today for your Oracle reading. Angels, give us a number for Capricorn. Oh. 0550. Some of you could be, this is the time that you get up in the morning. Maybe this is what you are seeing on the clock or somewhere else. And this is representing intuition, inspired action, beauty, art, socializing, flow, potential, and romance. Get some fresh air or call some of your pals over. Take a look around you. There is so much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Either you will soon become involved in an exciting new project, the Page of Pentacles upright, your last card that we just had, or you will go out on a date. Put your charisma to use everywhere. Spread your charm around. Yes, the world deserves to see what you have to offer. And maybe some of you are feeling like afraid to put yourself out there, and it could be because of that nasty person in the office that just, like, you know, when people are in the throes of darkness and they see somebody with light inside of them, it's like a bug to a light, you know. They're drawn to it because they don't have any of that light and they need it. And so after a while of being siphoned upon by these emotional vampires, you know, your self-defense mechanism kicks in, and you're like, well, I'm gonna hide my light because I'm a target, right? But, you know, that's not gonna help you. So taking proper steps in protecting yourself, whether that be being very careful about who you allow in your life, or simply just implementing spiritual protection, whether that be strengthening your auric field or imagining a protective bubble around yourself in the morning. You know, you get up and there's lots of guided meditations, things that you can even find on YouTube for free, that will allow you to create this protective bubble that will protect you for the rest of the day. You could expand this bubble to your house, to your neighborhood, around your car. Like, it's limitless. But, you know, you shouldn't have to hide who you are at all. And that by doing that, that is giving more power to the people that are the emotional vampires. So surround yourself with your friends and people that love you, and do things that give you joy. Because that's what you deserve, ultimately. All right, Capricorn, that is it for today. I hope that this resonated with you. If it did, please consider liking and subscribing. The thumbs up really do help. And yeah, leave a comment if this resonated with you. I'd love to know. And if you have any future requests on certain readings that you want to see, please put that in the comments, because I'm here for you guys. So whatever you want, I'll do my best to deliver. Okay, you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.